little bit of a daze. And then I hugged her and I told her I loved her, and she hugged me, told me she loved me, and she cried, and I cried, and I had to say goodbye to her this morning. And I can't believe I've cried so many fucking tears in the last week that I feel like I'm a little numb right now. But then, you know, I don't want to sit here and just cry. So,
why not?
because I'm trying to talk, and I can't talk when I'm crying. And I've had to stay strong these 3 days, more than I've ever had to stay, because I don't want her to see me crying. So then you're in this situation with this person you love, and you gotta like just be so strong, not let her see your strength go. You have to be strong for her, and you gotta tell her it's all right. And it was the most intense 3 days of my life. And so while I was playing that song Two Gypsy Souls at 8:44, she let go, and she was in her mom's arms. And she's a beautiful, beautiful soul. And I met her a year ago in Telluride, and she told me that she had stage 4 cancer, and she didn't think I wanted to hang out with her, and I was a guardian angel spirit for her. I took her to the West Coast and showed her some bucket list stuff. I helped her out at the airport a lot when she went to the ashram to get some work with a shaman. And she told everybody about this guy she met that's so nice to her, and he's there for her. And it was just kind of overwhelming to hear all this from her family and her friends, like, "You're Pete, welcome, welcome, welcome. Jaymie, can't wait to see you." She put on makeup and a dress and was waiting for me to come in the room, and then they're like, "He's here," and she's like, "No, no, 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 no." And she just wanted to look good. She looked great. And I went in the room, and she was like, "I'm not ready." And I was in there, and I'm like, "You look great." And she had, you know, all 80 pounds and looked beautiful. And so when I took her to the coast, she'd never seen a sand dollar, got a sand dollar in her life. And so I took her to Long Beach and Cannon Beach, and she was like a little kid. And she was just, we found all these broken ones, and then there was a restricted no trespassing, and we figured that's the perfect place to go. So we walked for miles, realizing we have to walk back. And we almost missed my gig and dinner and everything. And I've got all these pictures of this, and she collected about 60 of these things. Scientists are probably baffled. There's no more sand dollars on Long Beach anymore.
That's a good song.
And
No more sand dollars.
she brought them all home, and last night her godmother said, "Hey, I've got all these sand dollars, and I've heard all about your trip to the coast," and they said it was some of the best she's ever felt in years, because she's been fighting cancer for a long time. And she has 2 beautiful girls, 9 and 12, that I want everybody to just send them some love.
What are their names?
Eden and Mia. And last night they said goodbye to her. And then they were sitting with her today. And so I just want to pass this one around to everybody and just send her some love. And just pass it around to the next person and give Jaymie Smith, this beautiful woman, 44, her birthday was just about 4 days ago. I'm 44. I looked at her the other day and I said, "Damn, girl, you're as old as me now." And I in a weird way, I knew this was going to happen. Kelly and I came here today, and I felt like I was in her body. And I told Kelly, I said, I feel like I'm in her body right now. This is so weird. And I was laying there, and I felt her weakness. I felt like I was her, because I've been spending all these endless minutes and hours by her side. Last night, I mean, just trying to get a drink out of a straw was a difficult thing. But then she pumped her arm like that, and she did it, and I was like, crushing it. And she was like, oh, I didn't want to make her laugh because she couldn't do it. And I think whenever we have the opportunity to spend time with people that we love and we know that they're going to be going, I think it's really important to not look scared and not show them your fear and to make them feel really comfortable. And I talked to so many people that all said the same thing. Jennifer, you were one of them. Thank you for your words of wisdom. I appreciate that. I had a lot of people reaching out over the last few days. To spend today with Kelly was the only person on the planet I'd like to spend my broken-hearted moments with. And it was really nice to spend time with Kelly today. And to play, the music was beautiful. And so if anybody has a picture on their phone from 8:44, because I know you can look at your time of the picture was taken, I would love to have a copy of that picture. Jennifer got some lightning and thunder, and it was during the Two Gypsy Soul song at 8:44. She was a healer. She was an acupuncturist. She always ate the right foods. She never did anything besides, she liked to party. San Pedro, what's that cactus juice called? We were all over that in Telluride last year. But she never could figure out why her. And I just vowed to be there for her and show her as much as I could. And it was intense the whole way through. Like, I just the second I met her and she said, you're not going to want to hang out with me. I have stage 4 cancer. It was exactly the moment I said, I'm going to spend the rest of this girl's life with her as support and a friend. And I'll do that again and again because it's beautiful. And I knew that this was going to be really hard. It's going to be hard. And I'm pretty sure that those last words that she ever said were, I love you, this morning, because she went to sleep right after that and started her journey. And I feel incredibly honored to have gotten this chance to be in some part of somebody's life and to actually show them light. She's always had dark men in her life. Her dad bailed on her and doesn't show her any love. Her ex-boyfriend's a total douche. And her ex-husband she's always had bad guys in her life. Her mom came up to me the other day and hugged me and cried and said, thank you so much for showing my daughter that true men exist. And I'm like, well, I cried. I don't know, I just cried. We just cried. I wasn't out to set any records or anything. I just felt like obligated to give her love. And I want to play this song. So I asked her all these questions, like, if you could give me a sign when you pass, what would it be? And she looked at me a little confused, and it's a lot. You know, I want her, don't think too much, because it was every little bit of energy. I didn't want her to use it. And she was in a lucid state, though, so it was like, okay, I'm going to get an answer. And she just kind of looked at me and said, well, how about like a leaf or something? Like maybe a leaf will fall and land on my burger as I bite it. And I'm like, you, what? Yeah. Or maybe I said, well, or a feather. And she said, yeah, a feather. I said, feathers? I said, well, if I ever get hit upside the head with a sand dollar, I know it's you. And she laughed, and then, you know, this sand dollar, when I got these given to me, I got 7 of them. Now, these sand dollars this is gold. This is like, really, these are gold. And
Pass it around.
I'm gonna pass it around. Just give it some love. Give Jaymie some love, as she now just recently went to the other side. And you know, I feel like I'm gonna feel her forever, and our connection that we had is she's gonna be popping up, or she's probably here right now. And I told Amanda, I said, this is amazing. There's lightning shooting, and she was crying, and I said, I'm numb right now. I'm so sorry. And she was bawling because she was there. And I said, I'm really numb. I've cried so much, and I just finished the set, and I'm with an amazing group of people, and there's lightning, and there's sunset, and there's mountains. And right away, I just wanted to get everybody here, because this is beautiful. Who gets to do this? Their
Right.
friend leaves, and then we've got a beautiful tribe of beautiful people, and we get to, like, you know. So I asked her, I said, what's your favorite song? And she looked at me like, kind of stupid questions that. There's probably a million of them, right? I said, well, by the Avett Brothers, because she loves the Avett Brothers and the Avett Brothers. And I just want to play the song. And this is the song, and I didn't listen. She put it on. I said, let's put it on. And then I listened to the first line of it, and I'm like, let's just turn it off. I'll play something. And then I was like, I got on the bus today I didn't listen to it until I got on the bus from the airport. And man, people were, I'm sure, just like, what is wrong with this dude? I was bawling, trying to just, you know, I don't like crying I'll cry in front of you guys, but not on a bus. I don't know. I've cried so much, like, I don't know. This song is, I just want to play it, and some of you might know what song it is, and this is a beautiful ceremony right here that we get to do right now. This is so beautiful, and I feel really lucky that we get to all be here in this moment, and this is, like, really weird and surreal. And I also want to, I just want to play this song. And I don't know, it's called True Sadness, you know? I'm like, really? That's your favorite song? All right. It was funny how fast I turned it off. Like the first line, I was like, it talks about leaving your body or something. And I'm like, hey, how about I play you some songs on my guitar? Ripple, let's play Ripple. And she was so tired and frail, and her friends were saying she is more upbeat and chippy than she's been in days with you here right now. And she was smiling, and she was moving her head. And she was moving, and Amanda and another person did some videos of me playing with her, and I'm gonna cherish those videos forever. So I'm just gonna play this song, and I'm probably gonna cry, and let's just hang out for a minute, okay? And just Jaymie Smith, she hated her last name. Her real last name was Hetler. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, Smith, I'm Jaymie Smith. And she loved dancing, and she loved music so much. I didn't look down on her for being such a widespread Panic fan, but I cracked jokes. She loved them. But she really loved the Avett Brothers. And here's the song.